I am not one for regrets. Yeah, there's maybe some mistakes along the way, but you learn from them, you grow, you become stronger. And I set career goals for myself, and I was a head athletic trainer when I was 26. So I think I did pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with where I'm at.
I don't know if I could say I would change anything. 5 years ago, I absolutely loved the position I'm in, or I was in, and I love where I am now. So I don't think I would change anything. Looking back 20 years from now, I might be able to answer the question differently. But every experience that I have had so far has given me the opportunity to go one step further. So I would not change one thing about it.
I agree. I wouldn't change anything. The only thing I probably would have done is probably would have started this earlier, and just been a little bit more quicker to listen and slower to speak. A lot of the critiques and feedback you're getting is pretty much strengthening you and bettering you. At one point, I wanted everything so quick, and I almost ran myself into a dead end. But thankfully, I had a mentor there to kind of instruct me and provide me with all the encouragement I needed to just stay on the journey and stay positive. But no, I wouldn't regret anything or do anything differently, but start earlier.
No, I don't think I would change anything. I think that, my career right now, the path that I took to get here was meant to be. I think I would speak out a little bit more, fight for a little more rights. If anybody knows, I'm only the second female in history to have a position like this in Major League Baseball. So I think that I would have fought for it a little bit sooner than later.
I would definitely wouldn't have changed anything. Kind of going along with what Michelle said, I think when I was young, I didn't know what I didn't know. I know that sounds kind of strange, but it's true. And so as a young coach, sometimes I didn't realize that there was a lot of things I didn't know. So I probably would have tried to reach out to seasoned coaches a little bit more and pick their brain and ask questions. But that's really it.
There's definitely not anything that I would change. Obviously, I'm pretty early in my career. Because I was so nervous earlier, I did not explain this. I'm actually 24, and so I graduated in 2012 and took a year off. At home, I thought I wanted to teach, was coaching, didn't really know what I wanted to do. And then after that year, the job at North Georgia popped up. And so, if I hadn't have taken that year off, I would not be where I am now. And when you're in it, and I'm sure that all, I don't know how many seniors in the room, but a lot of you are going to be going through that, senior year. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? It's okay to, I took that year off, didn't know. It's okay not to know. And circling back to the question, even though I did take that year off and dabbled in a lot of different things, I don't regret that. I'm here, and, I'm doing something that I love. So.
I think I would have reached out and interned and volunteered a lot more, just so that would have given me different opportunities, maybe with the NCAA or with other institutions, to be able to have that luxury to not have to worry about paying bills just yet. I really would have just sought out other opportunities that I might not have necessarily known about, because I feel at y'all's age, you're really like pigeonholed to where you either don't know what you want to do or you're for sure what you want to do. And I think that exploration is always more beneficial so that you don't have to look back. So I would definitely seek out volunteer opportunities, whether in your athletic departments or with the NCAA or intern.
I wouldn't do compliance. Just kidding. I think, as everyone said, the choices that you made and the path that you took to get where you're at, I've learned a lot through it. You're going to go through some decisions that you're going to question, maybe that wasn't the right decision. But at the end of the day, everything, they always say this, happens for a reason, and you end up where you're at. I think Sue and Michelle hit on it. You've got to make well-informed decisions. You've got to surround yourself with a network of people that are going to help you, and especially coming out of the gate. you're gonna need to seek out those mentors who can provide guidance and advice. Ultimately, you're the one making the decision. You've got to do what feels right for you and what fits your life. But I think it's important for you to remember that you've got to slow down, take a step back. Don't, just because it's the first job offer doesn't mean it's the right job offer. Or just because they're offering $2,000 more doesn't mean it's the right fit for you. You need to think about everything that it encompasses and your career, not just this first job, but career-wise, where do you want to end up? What are some goals that you have? And make well-informed decisions.